hi.
Hey, whoa, hey, hi.
Hey, hi,
Welcome back
hey,
to
yeah.
Bumper to Bumper.
Uh-huh.
The name Bumper to Bumper doesn't fit what this has become.
Well,
this
you know there's
podcast.
another podcast called Bumper to Bumper. Like if you go, hey,
What?
hey Alexa, play Bumper to Bumper on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah? There is?
Oh,
Oh, you're doing it now.
I'm doing it now. No,
We didn't do our research. We didn't do our
I know, we
trademarking
didn't.
research. We didn't do a
hey
deep
Alexa,
dive to find out.
shut up, turn it off. I
Hey,
don't want
Alexa,
to hear that. I don't want to hear that
Hey,
other
Alexa,
podcast. Okay, this
Order
is
me
the only
up a
one.
12-pack of some Monster Energy drink.
Yeah,
I need that crisp, cool flavor. Hey, Chris,
what?
you know what I'm going to do, actually?
What are you going to do?
This is the first podcast I've recorded. Or, no, that's not true. I'm inside today. Usually I like to do them outside. I'm going to go get a nice little can of Monster Energy drink. I'm going to drink that shit right now.
Wait,
on
is
live
Alexa still
television.
going? Hey, Alexa, turn off. I don't want to hear that other podcast. I couldn't believe that. Right now, it was playing the other Bumper to Bumper podcast while the real Bumper to Bumper podcast is going on right now. You're getting a monster?
Hey, I don't give a shit. I don't care because I got a monster. This is my last one. It's a 16-ounce monster, and it's got 230 calories. It's got riboflavin, niacin, vitamin B6, vitamin B12. They say that vitamin B6 and vitamin B12 is all you need to stop COVID-19.
Dude, no. Hold on. Did you
Listen to that. No, shut the fuck up. I'm going to drink my monster right now. This is a sacred moment. Can we cue some like holy music? Yeah, there we go. Okay, awesome.
my God.
Okay, I'm gonna take the first
All right, guess what?
sip of. Would you shut the fuck up and let me take the sip of the Monster Energy drink, please? Let the audience hear.
Yeah, just drink it.
The effervescence.
Yeah, drink it. Yeah. All right. Now, can you play a little bit of a screeching sound effect, like a record screech? Turn that off. All right, let me tell you some news about Monster. Monster, did you see?
Tastes like sweet plastic.
Monster's trash. Everyone knows that.
They have a trademark that says "Unleash the Beast." What is the Beast? The mark of the beast?
I think it's your inner Hermosa.
Chris,
no
joke
from
right
Hermosa. Nerd.
No
What?
joke right now.
What is your no joke?
Right when I crack the can,
Yeah.
I'm not even making this up to be funny.
Yeah.
I do smell like a faint odor that smells like a rancid fart. So I don't know if that's my dog. Did she shit? No, she did not shit.
Wait, so you opened it up and you got like a smell. Maybe your body is decomposing from the inside from the monster, and it's turning your whole body into mush. Welcome to Bumper to Bumper podcast.
Welcome to Bumper to Bumper.
Fully parked edition. Who knows when the cars are ever
parked.
going to get back on the road? I mean,
Chris is.
Yes.
I feel like you and I are both like two competing sperm, and the egg is the eardrum of the listening audience. We're both trying to impregnate that eardrum of you, the listening audience.
Exactly.
Who will win?
Who is going to win?
Will it be a weird fused baby with both sperm?
I'm not quite sure.
Ideally, yes.
Not really sure. We want it to be both of us because I like to think that I go in the right earlobe and Rick goes in the left earlobe. And why do I like the right earlobe? Because the right earlobe is what is always,
earlobe.
It's getting the good information. The left earlobe is what you save for like silly fart jokes and like, happenstance, fake news. That goes
The
in
right
left.
earlobe is also
Fact.
the right, the conservative right, Republicans, Trump 2020. Chris is a Trump supporter. He just said it on this podcast.
Whoa, easy.
Yeah.
I am not a Trump
You
supporter.
were happy this morning when you said Bernie dropped out because you were like, now my big boy daddy Donald J. Trump, I'm having a stroke.
No, it's the monster. The monster's dirty. First of all, for the record, I don't want. We're a big podcast now. I don't want the Rogan effect happening where people think I'm a fucking Trump supporter.
Listen to
now,
this.
Okay. Ew.
Did you know that on the Apple iTunes charts for energy drink, we're number one?
Really? That's so cool.
Energy drink podcast.
Oh, yeah. We are a very high-octane podcast. The podcast is kind of like a Red Bull. It's like we're tall, we're thin, we're sleek.
No.
You crack us open, but we got fucking
I'm not
speed.
tall. I'm not
we got
thin.
Fucking, look, I'm tall.
I'm a short, fat
I'm not
man.
really thin, but I'm not fat. I'm like athletic.
I'm a little roly-poly
I'm athletic
waiting for the
with a
magnifying
little
glass.
So how's your day going, Rick? How are you doing? Are you good?
My day's pretty good. I wish that the weather would turn because right now it's been very Portland weather.
Yeah, it's
I
very
feel like I'm
Portland.
in Portland. I feel like I've got a little kombucha stand that closed down recently due to COVID. And, I want the sunshine to come back.
Yeah. Yeah,
I feel
get that,
pretty good. I feel like
Yeah.
this is how I feel when I wake up.
Yeah, tell me.
It's still going? Okay. That's every day. This is my feeling. Yeah, okay. Still going, huh?
I have a very similar one. I wake up in the morning and
Yeah.
I go, okay, time to get the day started. What do I gotta get? Oh yeah, I guess I'm staying here
What do I
again.
gotta get?
I get nothing done.
Yeah.
I walk around my apartment. You know what? Most recently, I've been waking up every morning. I've been waking up and I've been going, oh, I guess I can have toast today because I bought toast from the market 5 days ago.
Toast?
Yeah, I can look forward to eating food I don't normally eat
Yeah.
because I'm eating.
I know, yeah.
It's like,
Dude, I've been eating bread too.
I
I've been
never
eating
eat
toast.
bread. I never eat bread.
You don't eat bread?
I don't eat
You don't
bread.
eat bread?
Oh my
No,
God.
I've been eating toast. I've been eating milk, which I haven't eaten any milk. I mean, I've been drinking milk. You don't eat milk.
Oh my God.
I'm consuming content, consuming milk, consuming
I got a question.
air that
Do you ever
is not
think-
laced with
You ever think
COVID.
the guests we get on the podcast, they listen to this like first part of
No
it,
way.
and then
They go-
they go,
they-
no, I'm done.
Yeah, they just fast forward and go like, oh, me.
Give me the
My
light.
turn.
Give me the light.
No, I know for a fact that people are listening.
Oh, really?
So thank
Did
you.
you get did you get the podcast Nielsen scores in? Are
The
we up?
podcast Nielsen scores came in. We're 20 monster points up, and we're ready to spread our wings. Joe Rogan is going to
Oh, dude, we got Joe in our sights.
shepherd us in.
Dude, we
don't need Joe. We got Conan
I know,
O'Brien
I know.
shouting out Chris Candy.
Yeah, I know.
Shouting out Chris Candy on Instagram. Latest development.
Hot new development.
Candy's getting
Hot
his name up
new
there.
take and getting my name out there. 30 new
For
followers.
every 100 followers, 30 new followers. Every 30 new followers Chris Candy gets, we get one for bumper to bumper.
And
that ain't bad.
That ain't bad.
It's a 30 to 1 ratio.
It's a 30 to 1 ratio. We are
Better than COVID.
That's for goddamn certain. All right. Well, with that being said, I think we should bring in our first guest for the show. What do you
Please.
think? What do you think?
Well, I just burped on the microphone foam, and now it smells like breakfast peppers. So I got breakfast sweet peppers mixed with the aroma of the
I've
Monster
been
Energy
grossing
drink.
me out so much during this podcast recently. All right, he's a friend of mine.
Let's get your guest on.
I don't think, Rick, you've ever met him, but he is a stand-up comic. Used to host the show on Comedy Central, Meltdown, with Jonah and Camille. And I'm clearly reading this off Wikipedia. All I know is he's a friend of mine from Hawaii. He loves punk rock music. Met him down in San Pedro, California. Let's get him in on the Zoom.
Get him in. Love
Jonah,
it. Oh, he's doing Zoom?
Yeah.
Dude, Zoom's killing it right now.
I know.
They're just making
They're
all
killing
that
it.
money.
They are killing it. And the problem with Zoom I have is there's no ring. I kind of just have to wait for Jonah to get the text message from me, and then he has to click the
weird.
button.
Yeah,
That's how
we
it-
like the ring.
Here he is. Am I gonna make him an admin? Yeah, sure. You there?
Make him
Jonah?
an admin.
How did I do? Did I do this right? What the fuck?
Wow, it's always this.
I know.
time.
Every time. Jonah, are you
It's
there?
always this thing, like, where it just, nothing ever works.
I know. Hello. Hey, Jonah. How are you? Can you?
Can't hear him.
Can I hear? Wait. Start
Can't
video.
hear him at all.
Join audio. Maybe I gotta join audio. Join with computer
Maybe
audio.
You got to figure it out.
Wait,
Like,
are
why
you
don't
there?
You figure it out
Now I
already.
can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Beautiful. Got him.
Great.
Dude, I suck with this thing. Jonah, what's going on, man? Welcome to the podcast. Isn't this so future forward of us?
It doesn't feel like it. It feels like that near future stuff you see sometimes where like none of the gadgets work and things kind of like get all smoky if they're used too much.
Yes. We're definitely not in like the sleek future forward world of. Did you ever see a movie called Robot Jocks? Did you ever see that movie?
Yeah.
Dude, I fucking love that movie. I don't know what made me think of that, but I remember there was a lot of like TV screens and phones. That was kind of the technology at the time. And hey, guess what? It's here now. It's called iPhone. How are you, man?
Good. On that same tip though, did you ever see the Bob Odenkirk pilot for HBO starring? I think it was starring Chip Pope and Howard Kramer, and it was called Near Future, I think.
No, I never did. It was a pilot for HBO?
Yeah, it was a Bob Odenkirk, I believe. He directed it and wrote it with Chip and Howard. And man, if you can try, because Beth Lapidus used to have these failed pilot shows where entertainers would show stuff that pilots that never got picked up and talk about them and stuff like that. And that was one I saw once. That's when I saw Bernie Brillstein peeing at a urinal with his pants around his ankles at what was that place called? The Knitting Factory.
And yes,
the night I saw that.
Yes. Didn't you and I, by the way, Rick is on the other line. He can hear you, but you can't hear him, so he might feed me a question or two. But
hi, Rick.
Hey.
He says hi. Didn't we met, I think, I know it was down in San Pedro, but didn't we go to a show at the Knitting Factory together?
We didn't go together. We were there at the same show. I was sitting up in the balcony with Tito.
Yeah.
Our friend Tito, John Hagler. And I don't know what show it was.
Was it Poly6? Do you think it was Poly6 maybe with Mike Park?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Poly6 was there, but it was other people too. It
right.
was like kind of a large punk show, lineup wise. And I remember this that was during the time where I wasn't going to too many shows there because they used to have a comedy show on one of the side rooms at the Knitting Factory.
Yes.
But yeah, we met there. And then I think afterwards, you, me, and Tito went to get food at
Astro Burger.
At Astro Burger on Melrose and Gower, yeah.
That Astro Burger for me was a big staple. I would go there pretty frequently because at the time it was like the vegetarian staple in town. Vegetarian.
There was no other place to get as like late night vegetarian food, and it was so bready.
It was so bready. Another bready vegetarian spot closing down. Swingers is closing down. Did you ever go there?
Yeah, I used to go to Swingers quite a bit. I was always more of a Cafe 101 fan.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because I was always more on the east side of town. But I remember if I ever had shows or sets on the west side, I would go to, I remember House of Blues used to have a show in one of their small rooms, the Foundation Room.
Yes. Yes.
And I remember that was like the first time I had tried to start rocking a mustache. and I was in this, and I remember Mark Maron was on the show too, and Mark was like had a mustache. He's like, "Oh, you're doing the mustache thing too," and it made me shave my mustache immediately. And that was also, I remember that was when Maron was going like, "I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. Like everything's so fucked. My life is fucked. My career is fucked." And that was also the night that was the day that George Carlin died. I remember a few of the comics went to eat at Swingers after that show to talk about George Carlin.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Now, you've been doing stand-up so you were doing stand-up when I met you. I guess this was 15 years ago, or is it that long ago? Probably.
Yeah, I started doing stand-up in 2002. I had just turned 20 years old.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And as I can see on your Google profile, you and I are very close in age.
Yeah. No, it's I think you're like a year younger than me or 2 years younger than me.
Yeah, 35, and it says 37. Kailua, Hawaii. We had a guy on the show from Kailua, this guy John Swish. I love Kailua when I was there.
I can't believe you guys played Kailua. It was rare that there was a couple bands that would come and do shows at we were able to sometimes rent out the cafeteria that had a stage at the Kalaheo High School, which is where I went to high school. And the hardcore band Strife played there.
Yeah.
Shelter played there. There was a lot in the 90s. There was a lot of hardcore bands.
So what's going on with you during all this stuff? I remember we were going to try and get you on the show earlier, and you honestly and earnestly were just like, dude, it's so fucking crazy right now. I don't know.
Yeah.
Your mood was pretty low. And
I needed time in it to be able to function properly. And I was wrong. I just keep on getting worse at this thing.
Are you able to stay sharp? I mean, Rick brought up earlier, and especially for stand-ups, it's like getting out there, getting reps, all that stuff. And I know that you've had a lifetime of doing that, but what are you missing the most about just being stuck in? I mean, I have my things, but what have you been missing the most, I guess, about the normal or the old normal, whatever we want to call it?
Yeah, it really is just essentially meeting up with friends at a bar. There's nothing I really love more than that. I love sitting at a mellow bar with friends and drinking and talking shit. It's it's a thing I love. I love the hang. And I did it maybe like 2 days before everything kind of shut down. And I was just kind of like, I was like, oh man, like, and then I've been trying to replicate it with, Zoom and stuff like that. And it's fun, but it's just,
It sucks. It still sucks.
It sucks.
I hate.
Like,
I never want to buck and be on a streaming thing ever after this. Like it's just like the splotchy video and all that. I'm just like Like no, I don't want to fucking play a game. All right, I'm playing it for 3 hours. That's like what fucking happens every time.
Yeah, that stuff is it's so gnarly, and like I tried to do I filled in.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. The hot tub show.
Yeah, I filled in as the guest host for Hot Tub, which was usually Kristen Shaw and Kurt Brundler, but they're both married to people that had a birthday on Monday, so I had to fill in.
Oh my god.
And
how'd that go? Yeah, what was that like?
And it's terrible. It was terrible. It wasn't fun. I mean, it was fun, like hanging with everybody, like in the green room, which was like, the separate area where everyone was able to kind of talk and hang out before you go on stage, quote unquote.
Yeah.
But it's like, there's this guy, Ian Abramson, who is an amazingly weird, awesome comic. And the first time I'd ever heard of him was years ago, where he was doing this show called 7 Minutes in Purgatory, where it was this crazy idea that a comic would be in a separate room from the audience with noise-canceling headphones and doing their set to a camera where there was a monitor and where the audience was that would be watching them. And you were not able to hear the audience's response. So, and he was called it 7 Minutes in Purgatory.
Oh my God.
And now, like, that ridiculous idea is what so many comics are doing right now, and all these people trying to be entertainers on platforms.
Yeah, what's that been like? I mean, I've done similar exercises, like my acting class is still going, and it's very fun to see everybody, but it's bizarre to just act to a room or perform to your room, more or less, and there's no reference. There's no energy or vibe or guttural feeling of like, am I going in the right direction with this? What's it been like for you?
A problem my voice had, like, it's like, even when I'm like hearing laughs in my head, that switches it to just I'm like, the audience doesn't really like me right now.
Right.
And so now that I don't even have that benefit of the doubt, like, I just immediately assume whoever's watching me right now hates me.
The guilt comes in.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, I'm glad I got you on the show. I know it's quick, but it's fucking awesome to have you chime in for a little bit.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me. I wish I could hear, Rick there, but can't.
Hey,
you
can hear me later.
You're going to hear him later when, I know once this goes up, you're going to listen to the whole thing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm so fresh out of actual jerk-off material that I only get off by hearing myself in this quality of audio on podcasts.
I see you read my pamphlet I just published a couple days ago. All right, man. Well, I will call you and talk with you some other time. The sentence
Anytime.
failed. My sentence failed. Dude, Jonah, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Jonah.
All right, take care, brother.
Thanks,
Peace.
man.
You too.
Boom. Jonah Ray.
Should change the name of this podcast.
We don't know how to get
fail.
End meeting for all. Sentence fail.
We don't know how to get a meeting for what? That was great.
No, I was trying to end the Zoom meeting. Zoom is cool. Zoom is confusing. Dude, what? What are you?
Athletes, musicians, anarchists, co-eds, road warriors, metalheads, geeks, hipsters, and bikers dig it. You will too. Unleash the beast. MonsterEnergy.com.
It's literally... Is that what's on the side of the can?
No, that's what I just made up. I should work for them.
Wait, co-eds? What is this? Like a weird...
Co-eds is like people, they fuck both men and women. They do both.
No, that's a different term. Co-eds is...
No, they fuck.
Co-eds does both? I thought that was bisexual.
Yeah, they fuck both.
I thought that was bisexual. Curiously
they fuck both.
interested.
There's another name for Monster definition. Did you know Monster put out their own dictionary about
did they?
terms, like terminology? Yeah.
Really?
And to them, co-ed means bisexual. They fuck both. Oh, hold on one second.
Whoa.
I'm getting a phone call.
Who the fuck is calling you?
Hold on. Let me check this. It's weird. Yeah, hold on one second. Get this phone. It doesn't say who it is.
That's weird.
Are you still there, Chris?
Yeah, I'm here.
It's loading.
Who's calling you?
Weird. Okay, hello?
Hello, this is a call for Rick Tarch.
Oh yeah, this is Rick Darch. Sorry, I'm doing a podcast right. I'm doing a podcast right now.
It's okay. This is John Mandarino from Gold's Gym, where gold is good.
Oh, Joe. Oh, how you doing, man?
What?
Yeah.
It's John Mandarino. Yeah. Yeah, we're calling because your payment for April did not go through.
Oh, yeah. I had to cancel all my credit cards because there's no income right now. We've been quarantined, and plus I can't even use your gym because you guys have been closed since we've had the shut-in.
I don't even know you used the gym.
Well, Gold Gym, that's where gold is good, and we're here to help you during this tough time. But you signed a contract. We honor contracts there at Gold's Gym under events of act of God or act of pandemic. But just so you know, we are still open for business.
Wait.
What?
There's so many things wrong with that statement. How are you open for business when I drove by the Gold's Gym I go to 2 days ago and you guys were closed?
You cannot come in the gym, but at Gold's Gym, we're committed to you and your fitness. We can set up a Zoom where you can see the entire gym.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me because I specifically went to Gold's Gym to use your advanced equipment like your treadmill and your other things that... Yeah, so a home...
Yeah, you cannot come inside. You cannot come inside. Let me be clear. We will let you look at the equipment.
Wait.
Via phone, via computer, via iPad,
via
any device.
You're saying if I look at the equipment through my device, I will get fit by looking at it? That doesn't make any sense.
At Gold's Gym, we do not guarantee that you will get fit.
Oh
we
my
guarantee
God.
that we will provide you with opportunity.
Why do you sound like a drill sergeant? Dude, why don't you talk to me like a real person here? Hey, I'm going to tell you something right now. You're not
Tell him,
open,
Rick.
so I'm not paying.
Yeah.
I'm not paying a goddamn dime if you're
tell
not
him.
open. Why would I pay your ass?
Listen.
You're not getting your money, okay? So I don't know what you're going to do.
Okay.
Yeah, what are you going to do about that, bitch?
Whoa,
Look,
Rick.
You signed a contract.
Relax.
Gold's Gym, we're good as gold.
Yeah, you keep saying your slogan. That doesn't make any
gold.
sense. Let me tell you something. There's a toilet paper shortage, so why don't you take that contract and shove it up your ass?
Whoa, all right. Yeah.
Our president is doing everything he can for us.
Oh, you're a Trump supporter now, huh?
At Gold's Gym, we're helping make America great by keeping our gym open.
No.
We
Get
can
this
watch
guy
it
off. Get this
24/7
guy
for our
off.
security
All right,
camera
kiss my
setup.
ass. Don't ever call me. Don't ever call me. I'm sorry about that. I should have hung up on him
my
early on. I don't
God.
know what that guy's talking about. Sounded like a robot.
He sounded like a robot. He sounded like an Italian robot or a drill sergeant
I'm
robot.
telling you, man. Everyone's true colors are really coming out.
I know.
Gold's Gym.
Dude, I know.
Guess what? I don't need Gold's Gym when I just drink a nice 16-ounce
Dude,
Monster Energy,
I know.
and that works my muscles internally.
I know, dude. You're
'Cause
stressed. You're stressed.
my muscles clench up because I immediately have to have diarrhea.
Dude, I was on YouTube earlier today, and I was doing a guided meditation, and it really relaxed me. Do you want to relax? You sound stressed. You sound really stressed.
Fuck yes, Chris.
Okay.
I thought you were never gonna. Hey, man. Thanks.
No
I'm
problem.
down.
All right, just. Okay.
What do I gotta do?
Just be where you are and close your eyes. Okay.
Okay.
And
I'm
sitting
closing
there,
my eyes.
Sitting there, and
Okay.
you are just breathing in the air, and you can smell this beautiful smell of, the forest. You're a tree, okay? You're a tree in the forest.
I'm a tree. I'm a beautiful tree.
Yeah, and
I'm a young sapling.
exactly. No, you're a giant sequoia. You're
I'm a giant sequoia.
Big sequoia tree, yeah. And
My sap is coming out of my body.
yeah, exactly.
But people are using it to make pancake syrup. I'm
Yeah.
providing.
I don't think.
I'm breathing in CO2.
No, I don't think.
Because I'm a tree, right?
No, I think,
I'm a tree.
Hold on, I think
Trees don't breathe oxygen. They make oxygen.
They make oxygen.
dumbass.
Yeah, they make oxygen. You just called yourself a dumbass. You're too stressed. Just relax, okay? And
Okay.
let me guide the meditation. So you're
Okay.
there. Okay, just can you let me guide the meditation?
Okay.
So you're there. You're a tree, okay? And you're looking around with your tree eyes, and
Okay.
you see out of the corner of one of your tree eyes a big
Okay.
old flock of eagles, and all the eagles
Yes.
they fly over to you, and they kind of land on your branches, and then all of a sudden the eagles.
They sound like crows.
No, they
don't sound like
they're,
eagles.
They're definitely.
I'm pretty sure these are crows.
Okay, maybe they're crows, and the crows.
They're crows.
It's their mating season, and they all of a sudden are just having like a big fucking freak show of crow sex
I'm into it.
on your
right.
body, you know, and then
Okay, my tree body.
and so your tree body's getting all aroused, and you're like, wait a second, I didn't know that I was into this kind of stuff. Okay, I'm
making
gonna
more
unlock
sap.
the mind, and then all of a sudden,
Tree
a
mind.
park ranger comes by, and he notices that there's something wrong with you, and that you're diseased, and so then he calls a big old bulldozer from.
No, I'm
yeah,
getting fucked by the
exactly.
crows.
Yeah, and he notices a bulldozer, and it's coming for you, and it starts to knock you down, and you get knocked down, and cut down, and then you fall, and then you get a little concussed tree fracture, and all the fucking crows fly away. And then they start hacking you up, and keep breathing, and hacking, and hacking, and then all of a sudden you're in a big old tree trimmer. You're in your big old tree trimmer, and then
Trim my bush.
You're mulch, but it's okay because
But they're going to use the mulch.
The mulch is
because I'm
getting
going to
used.
be in
Guess
someone's
what?
garden.
Guess what? And you wake up as mulch, and you look behind you, and you see Donald Trump, and he's pissing on you. He's taking a big old piss.
It's morning piss. But I use the piss to gain nutrients, and it reminds me of when the little crows were pissing and jizzing on my body back when I was a tree.
That's it. It really worked for me.
Oh, thanks.
Did you like that one?
That was a good one. I liked it. You made me, when I was going deep into that meditation, I had a flashback of an actual dream that I had early this morning, and I'm not doing this as a joke. I had a dream that a giant boulder, like the biggest boulder you've ever seen, was just rolling down Los Angeles, destroying every building. And
Really?
I think you were there, and some other friends were in the house, and I went, guys, you got to look out the window. And you guys came to the window, and there was no boulder. And you thought I was crazy in my dream.
Whoa, interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a fucking COVID
That's a thought.
dream,
That's a
dude.
COVID dream. You're the
That's a
fucking
COVID dream.
COVID dream.
I got a meditation for you, but I'm going to save it for the next podcast because, we're getting to the time where we like to have a little intro music coming in. We got it. We're swirling in it right now.
Yeah,
It's
I like
real
that.
nice.
Yeah,
So
it sounds good.
I'm going to gargle some of this monster.
All right, and I'm going to say goodbye to all of our podcast listeners. Thank you so much to all the lovely people that are getting through this. We're all going to get through it together.
Thank you to Monster Energy Drink for providing me with the stamina I need to not go down the dark path, the COVID path, but instead go into the light, the green shining ball of light that Monster has created.
Don't go into a light. No, hold on. What are you talking about? Don't go into a light.
Hey, I want to let you know, I called Tobin last night at 2 in the morning, and I said, hey, Tobin, you better watch your fucking back. And then he said, Rick, and I hung up.
I'm not allowed to, actually, because of that, talk about my sponsorship on the podcast, because I'm contractually obligated. Nice. Because it's for Tobin's safety, quite frankly, because you're on a Red Bull watch list, buddy. I'm just going to leave it at that, all right?
Oh,
you're on a Red Bull watch list.
I'm not going to the Red Bull camps. They're not taking me and vaccinating me with the Red Bull serum.
I have
everybody.
so many questions, but I don't want to turn this into a conspiracy theory podcast. Wear your tinfoil hat, people. Stay strong out there. Bernie Sanders, I love you so much. I miss you. I'm gonna
Bernie Sanders 2020.
Gonna keep the fight going for you, buddy. All right.
If you want to, you can join Chris and I. We're jumping into the alternative timeline where he is president and everyone gets a free pony.
All right, everyone. Have a great one. This is Bumper to Bumper. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.